fellow patriots. Bravo Echo here. Workers needed, apply within. What in the world am I talking about? Those of us who are patriotic Americans, constitutional loving Americans, law abiding Americans are needed. We're needed in our communities. We're needed in our homes, neighborhoods, and we need to step out of our comfort zone, and we need to start meeting our neighbors, checking on them, making sure they're well, especially going into winter. Do they have enough food, enough water? Do they have heat? Are they coping with the cold weather coming in? A lot of folks are on reduced incomes, retired, and they're having to stretch to make ends meet. And we need to do our duty, especially as men, but women equally, to reach out and find those who are around us, to make sure A, that they're taken care of, and B, we need to start talking to them about preparedness. You don't have to do it from a the world's going crazy perspective, but just from a simple fact of supply chain issues, fuel issues, income issues, national debt, wars, and everything else. And as part of your effort to meet them and develop a bond with them, you're also giving them something that they need desperately, and that is to have personal contact with people around them. And it is a great opportunity as well to not just check on them and bond with them, but also break them into the thought of putting a little food back as they can, or helping them, maybe setting up community food banks, so that you'll know as time goes forward who's going to need help. And when you go check on them, you may take them a Walmart bag full of canned goods to help them out. It's doing a good deed, and we need these workers out there to show folks in our neighborhoods and our communities that there's still good left in the people around them, that all is not broken and bleak. Okay, and if you're a person of faith, in Matthew chapter 9 verse 27, where it talks about the harvest is ripe, however we need workers. We need workers in the field doing God's work, spreading God's word of good, and helping take care of one another. Here at Hope for Survival, it's something we've talked about from day one, from three plus years ago, and that's being good, preparing ourselves and our families, but also being good servants to our faith, but also good servants to women and men around us. Okay, there's folks who are stubborn, and it's hard for them to accept donations, or they may view it as charity also. So you may have to do this on a case by case and approach it and fill it out as you go along. The more and more I read and more I see news reports, especially folks that are in suburbia and around city areas, crime rates are going up, and elderly folks, all they see is negative on the news. So to have a neighbor who means good to them, that they can call if they need something, or when you knock on their door, they smile instead of close the blinds and turn the lights off. Um, Now, not later, is the time that we need to do these things. Um, Start planning on the springtime time frame. Find a location where you may be able to plant a community garden. You may be able to start in the February, March time frame and going ahead and start planting seeds inside. Maybe work with those who don't know how to grow and work together. Okay, but you're going to need your community. This is one area that my mindset changed a lot from the very beginning. I basically wanted to be on a mountain somewhere and left alone. Uh, but that has changed for a lot of reasons. From a preparedness perspective, one of the big reasons is you can't do this alone. You got to have people around you. You're going to have people around you to help out with a lot of the details in your preparedness planning, whether it's neighborhood security, planting a garden, caring maybe for animals, medical. Know who in your neighborhood maybe has some skills and document it. Okay. Who in your neighborhood has first aid skills that could tend to a medical issue until a possible medical response can get to you, depending how far away you are. Do you already know these things? Do you have a first aid kit that has valuable equipment and resources, and do you know how to use them? So workers are needed in a lot of areas. Okay. Be a leader, not a follower. The more that time goes on, I'm seeing more and more folks who want to follow and they don't want to lead. Men and women. You can be leaders. You could be the leader of a community canning group. You could be the leader of teaching first aid. You could be the leader of learning how to sew and mend clothing. It goes on and on and on. The thing is if you stay sitting on your duff, as time goes on and things get worse and worse, you're going to get more comfortable in that recliner until it's too late, and then you're going to be lost. So give it some thought. Okay. Step out and be a worker. Let your community know you're a leader, where you have skills, and start putting these puzzles and pieces of the puzzle together, because you're running out of time, I'm sorry to say. So keep those thoughts in mind. Stay hopeful, stay positive, and spread the message of hopefulness and positive attitude around to others. If you go in doom and gloom, you're going to scare people away. So think about it. Okay? So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Come see us at hopeforsurvival.com at our website. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. Help us grow our YouTube message. And I thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time. Bravo Echo out. Thank you for checking out the Hope for Survival YouTube channel. If you are new to Hope for Survival, you can check out our books at our webpage. Book 1, which is Hope for Survival, Getting You Prepared for Disasters, and Book 2, Hope for Survival, The Mindset, are both available for order on the website. We also offer the Hope for Survival football stick, which is a memory stick set up as a digital filing cabinet with files already loaded on there for you to digitally copy items such as deeds, auto transcript for ownership, wills, living wills, loans, banking information, items that if your home burned down or you had some form of a disaster, you could have all your important papers already digitally filed on this stick. All you do is simply drag the digital file into the appropriate preset folder so that you'll have it in the event of a disaster. You have to flee your home in a hurry, or also if you're away from home and you need critical information that's personal. If you have your memory stick with you, you can put it in your computer and pull that information up wherever you may be. Again, you can find these items to order at our website, https www.hopeforsurvival.com, or you can email me at preparedness101@protonmail.com, and I will try to help you out. Again, thanks for checking out the Hope for Survival YouTube channel. Hope to see you again.